Hiya Toon Fanatics, and welcome to Toon Corner. And today we'll be talking about the top 7 voice actors that you probably never knew about. For this list, we'll be talking about some voice actors that didn't get a whole lot of recognition. So voice actors like Rob Paulsen, Billy West, and Mel Blanc does not count. Anyway, let's get started. Number 7, Candy Candido. His name may not ring a bell, but his voice will. His voice is even lower than Thurl Ravenscroft. He uses extremely low voice to provide the voice of the Indian chief in Disney's 1953's Peter Pan, and then later on as the voice of the captain of the guard in Disney's Robin Hood. Number 6, Pat Buttram. Many Toon Fanatics are able to identify Pat's stereotypical cowboy accent. Pat provided the voices of the Sheriff of Nottingham in Disney's Robin Hood, Napoleon in Disney's The Aristocats, Chief in Disney's The Fox and the Hound, one of the Dum Dum Bullets in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and the employee from the Possum Amusement Park in a Goofy movie. Number 5, Sterling Holloway. Many Disney fanatics are pretty familiar with the name of Sterling Holloway. He started voicing characters starting off with the stork in Disney's Dumbo. Then later on, Sterling provided the voice of the narrator in a couple of Disney cartoons called The Little Blue Coop and The Little House. Sterling provided the voice of the Cheshire Cat in Disney's Alice in Wonderland, Kaa in Disney's 1967 A Jungle Book, and was also the first person to voice Winnie the Pooh decades before Jim Cummings became the official voice of Winnie the Pooh, and the voice of Rumford the Mouse in Disney's The Aristocats. Number 4, June Foray. While Mel Blanc provided the voice of many different male characters in the Looney Tunes, June Foray provided the female character voices in Looney Tunes. Not only did June Foray provide the voices of characters like Granny and Witch Hazel, but she later on voicing characters like Cindy Lou Who in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and then later on Rocket J. Squirrel and Natasha in the Rocky and Bullwinkle Show. Number 3, Phil Harris. Many Disney fanatics are familiar with that guy, and his voice is easy to spot out thanks to his distinctive, low, smooth voice. He provided the voices of Baloo in Disney's 1967 The Jungle Book, Little John in Disney's Robin Hood, and Thomas O'Malley in Disney's The Aristocats. Number 2, Mae Questel. She is the very important part in the history of the Fleischer Brothers Studio. She was the official voice of Betty Boop, and then later on became the voice of Popeye's girlfriend, Olive Oyl. Mae Questel later reprised her role as Betty Boop in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Number 1, Sebastian Cabot. He didn't really do a whole lot of voice acting, but many Disney fanatics are glad to hear Sebastian's voice in a couple of Disney films. He provided the voice of the narrator in the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and the voice of Bagheera in Disney's 1967 The Jungle Book. And the question of the day is, what other voice actor do you think no one knows about? Just let me know down in the comments down below. Feel free to leave any requests. And I'll see you next time in Toon Corner.